Hey guys, Trevor here with eCommerce Paradise. I am here today with another episode of Dropship Daily. Today I'm going to be talking about MAP policy. MAP stands for Minimum Advertised Price. And that is a policy that a lot of manufacturers use to make sure that their dealers, online and offline, are selling at the same price so that the competition is even across the board. And MAP policy is really important for us online dealers because we need to have some sort of a lowest price guarantee on our website so that we can ensure the customer that they won't find a lower price by shopping elsewhere. That helps close the sale and it helps retain customers in the future as well. So MAP policy is important, and as an online dealer building a really good, valuable e-commerce website, you only want to be working with suppliers that adhere to MAP policy. Suppliers that actually require their dealers to adhere to MAP policy. So, but the thing about it is that there are ways to skirt MAP policy as an online dealer and close more sales that way. So I wanted to talk about that in this video. Now, as far as skirting MAP policy goes, you have to be really careful because MAP stands for minimum advertised price, not minimum selling price. So advertised price means anything that's advertised on Google, anything that's advertised on Facebook, anything that's advertised outside of your website, as well as anything that's advertised on your website, right? So this could be your product page, your collection pages, this could be your home page, could be any coupon page on your website. It could also be any email pop-ups or any call to actions to get email signups. So all these little places on your website can make a big difference to whether you're going to sell a product or not, right? And you can skirt MAP policy by hinting at some sort of a special promotion or discount or whatever. Not a discount, but like a special promotion. And within your marketing communications that are direct to your customer, you can offer those discount coupons that obviously lower the MAP. So it's pretty tricky, and it really does depend on the supplier. Some suppliers are more stringent than others. Some suppliers don't really care about coupons issued right up there on the product page to the customer, but some suppliers really do. So it depends on the supplier, but you got to figure it out for each supplier, and you got to figure out how you can skirt that MAP policy so you can close more sales. Because more often than not these days, it's the websites that are offering the discount coupons either in email form or just over the phone to the customers that are actually closing those sales. So you have to be the one that's willing to do that, and you have to be willing to put in a little bit of extra effort in order to get that done, right? So like I said, that means getting email flows created specifically for that brand's products and making it so that whatever your regular newsletter opt-in is, that you give that customer an option to choose that brand's products, to choose to tell you that they're interested in them, and then you can give them that coupon. Or you can just send them special sales promotions. Hey, 10% off, this particular brand's products right now, limited time, ends tonight, ends this weekend, whatever, ends next week. That kind of stuff works really well. So those are ways to skirt MAP policy and to close more sales. And I wanted to drive that home a little bit more just by letting you guys know that it's important that you put a time limit on the coupons that you offer people. Because if you just give them a coupon, they probably will still be shopping around and seeing if anybody else has that same sort of a coupon or anybody else would offer it. Now, if you give them a time limit, something like, hey, ends in 4 hours, ends in 6 hours, ends in 12 hours, that tells them that they don't have the time to go shopping around all day long. If they want that deal, they have to take action now. And so that's really important. So you have to give somebody a reason to take action now. You have to make it an expiring coupon code, right? So that's important. And then, of course, this goes along with everything else that you should probably optimize in your website. Trust, you want to build social proof out, you want to have those reviews, you want to have all the other things on your website like free shipping, no sales tax, things like that, so that your customer sees that all across the board you probably have the best deal of all the websites out there, and that way you can get that customer to choose you when it comes to an expiring coupon code, because all this stuff will add up, and then it's like that needle, it's that straw that broke the camel's back, or whatever, that's the saying, where it's that little tiny extra piece that closes that sale out. So you got to make sure you have that. That's important. I've run into some really bad nightmares dealing with MAP policy and suppliers sometimes. Some suppliers get way crazy about MAP policy, especially if they don't have much experience in online retail themselves, if they're just into product development. So make sure that, like I said, depending on the supplier, that you just work with them. You figure out what it is that they want or need or don't want, for you to do. So if they are adamant against any coupons, even in emails, then you can find out other ways to provide extra special discounts to them in the form of free gifts. Right? So like in the past, we had a supplier that didn't want any coupons no matter what, even in emails. Any marketing materials, it had to be sold at that price, which is fine. So what we decided to do was look at their extra accessories and extra add-ons and offer those as free gifts to the customer, because they wouldn't be getting that from any other competitor unless those competitors decided to do that too. And we did. So they had extended warranties, they had white glove delivery, they had accessories that could be added on. So we made like 2 or 3 different add-on offers that were free, and we started getting a lot more sales for those products again that our competitors could not match or decided not to match. So that's worked really well in the past too. So there's all these different ways, but you have to provide more value to the customer than your competitors are providing. So if you're not getting any sales, guys, make sure that you go to your competitors' websites and see what they're offering, right? Some competitors probably offer those free gifts, or in the emails, they're probably offering coupon codes or something like that. So figure out what they're doing, model that, figure out how to make it better yourself, right? Make your website the best offer that is available online, and then I guarantee you start making more sales. Of course, this goes along with traffic. You have to be driving a lot of traffic to your listings in order to get sales. I would say at least 100 to 200 visitors per day to your website in order to make like at least 2 to 3 sales, right? That's on average, because the average e-commerce conversion rate is 1 to 2%. So if you're talking 100 customers, that's 1 sale. 200, that's 2 sales, all the way up to 2 to 4 sales a day. Depends on your niche. Seasonality is a big issue. So if you have an outdoor niche, it's probably going to be a summer niche. If you have an indoor niche, it's probably going to be a wintertime niche, right? So it just depends. But all these things really do matter, and you should keep them in mind. So make sure you get out there, skirt map policy, research your competitors, find out what they're doing, do better than them, and I guarantee you'll start making more sales. Oh yeah, drive more traffic to your website, start making more sales. Hope you guys enjoyed this talk. Dropship Daily is going to be a daily video and podcast series for e-commerce paradise, and I'm really excited to get it going. E-commerce really does span a broad section of things. So there's all these different types of e-commerce. I do high-ticket dropshipping, but I also have experience in improving people's websites no matter what thing they're in. So that's my skills and my expertise, and that's why I'm trying to help you guys out. A lot of these videos are going to be directed towards people that use dropshipping as a fulfillment method, but even people that use dropshipping as a fulfillment method, you can grow into other business models. Like you can do your own product lines. If you find something that's best selling, you can go ahead and source it from Alibaba, from China Direct. You can have it shipped to a fulfillment warehouse. And since the profit margin is going to be much, much higher, instead of 20%, you're going to be making like 50 to 70%. Then you can afford the fulfillment warehouse. You can afford the shipping costs and all that. You can still make a really good profit, and you can be building your own separate brand. So there's different ways to scale. You can do the same kind of stuff. You can do affiliate marketing and things like that. So I'll be talking way more about all that other stuff. So definitely stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you get notified for every new video I release. And like I said, I'll be doing one of those every single day that I can, and I'm really excited to bring you more awesome content. If you guys have any questions and you want me to cover any particular materials, please comment below, and I'll definitely get to that. And I'm looking forward to sharing more cool value with you guys. So I'll see you guys out there.